halfway through the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League season. We've never been able to say this before. We can say it now. The top two scorers in the league are both members of the PEI Rocket. With 51 points in 28 games, Captain Josh Currie. With 49 points in 28 games, Ben Duffy. Guys, welcome back to Compass.
Thanks very much.
Josh, I was looking at your stats in particular, and don't take this the wrong way, but where did this season come from for you?
I think just in the off-season, I knew I was going to get a little more responsibility offensively this year, being a 20-year-old, so I just wanted to really, put a lot of time in the off-season, working out, getting stronger, quicker, and I think that's just a huge for me this year.
Because you had 46 points in, I think, 68 games last year, now 51 in 28. There's got to be more to it than getting stronger, isn't there?
I think when Currie has given me a little more leeway offensively. He's put me on first power play with Ben Duffy, so I feel like that's been a huge part of my success offensively.
Then I want to ask you about him first and then about you. How do you think he's changed in a year?
I don't know. I don't think he's changed too much. He's obviously the hardest worker on the ice every game. I think that's why he's putting up so many points. When you work as hard as he does, things just start to collect and go right for you.
I mentioned off the top two scorers in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. Can you believe what's going on here?
I don't know, it's kind of shocking, but obviously it's nice to see that our hard work is kind of paying off, and obviously it's early success with the team, so what we're doing is obviously helping the team win, which is bigger than having us in the top of the league. So,
you've been real consistent too, which is nice, and your line mates. What does he do for you as a line mate then?
Like I said, he's the hardest worker, so when he's out there, he's always on the puck first, and always seems to have it, so he's able to hit me, in open areas, so it's been good.
I want to ask you, Josh, we have Freddie the Fiddler on every week, and I know you watch him. He worries that you might get a little too feisty sometimes and spend too much time in the box. What's your response to that?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I get a little overwhelmed. The heat of the moment kind of gets to me. But, I like to stick up for my teammates. And, I'm not going to shy away from a chance to drop the gloves, even though I probably shouldn't be in the box. But, I can't say I'm not going to be in the box that much.
How do you like being captain?
I love it. Obviously there's more responsibility being captain, especially if you're home team. But I love it.
Ben, you guys are 8th overall in the league, and you're high in your division. This is the best Rocket team we've seen, certainly, I think, since you've been here. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, for sure. It's going real well so far. I think everyone's being accountable on the team, and the coach is doing a good job at making everyone buy into his system.
I was going to ask you about Gordy Dwyer. He's a good guy to talk to. He's fun to talk to. I'm sure he can get riled up, too. What kind of coach is he?
I think he's a motivator. He's obviously a really intense guy. He comes to the rink always, ready to motivate us and get us ready for the games. And, he knows the game real well. He's played professional hockey for 15 plus years. So, we learn from him and we listen to him, and he's doing that real well for us this year.
Home games, Ben, the crowds probably still aren't where we'd like them to be, but they're going to get better, obviously. What does a crowd mean to a team like you guys?
Obviously, it's big. When you're playing in front of a home crowd, I think it gives you that much more of a motivation to kind of push around and do, be a good Island team. So hopefully we can keep going in there and fill those seats.
Let me ask you this. There's a commonly held consensus here that Halifax and maybe Moncton are the class of the league this year. How far away are you guys from them? I'll ask each of you, starting with Josh.
I think Halifax is obviously they're the number one team. They've only lost 4 games. I think they're definitely the top team. I think we're close. We've almost beat them once this year. We lost by a goal, so I think we're there with them. Obviously, Moncton, we beat them twice this year, so I think we can compete with Moncton, but I think we're a little bit away from Halifax.
Would you agree?
I agree. I think we can play with Moncton and Halifax. I think they're both very beatable teams, and when we're playing, at our best, we can win it and beat any team.
One last question for the captain here. Chemistry is a tough thing to define anywhere, especially in hockey. You guys, though, obviously have it as line mates. Why is it working so well?
I don't know. I've known Ben for a while now. We played in the same team for 4 years, and we room together on the road all the time. So I think that's huge. Just being friends off the ice definitely helps to being good line mates on the ice.
Well, guys, keep up the great work. 1 and 2 in the league is an amazing thing, especially now halfway through the season. Next time to see you guys at home is Wednesday night, right? Against? They're tough, aren't they?
Yeah.
Come cheer them on.
Yeah.
Josh Currie, Ben Duffy, thanks for the time.
Thank you very much.
All right, big news.